Welcome to True 911 Calls.
This caller is Michael Anderson, age 20 at the time, who called 911 to admit that he had attacked his roommate, 36-year-old Hickory resident Stephen Starr, after taking over 18 pills of Mucinex DM, a medicine that contains dextromethorphan that can sometimes create a psychedelic experience when consumed in bulk. Under the influence, Michael Anderson shot his roommate multiple times in the head and the chest while he slept, and then mutilated his body with an axe.
Catawba County 911.
Hi there. I'd like to report something.
Okay, what's wrong?
I took some pills and the pills made me go mad and I murdered my roommate.
You murdered your roommate?
Yeah.
Where are you at? What's your address?
5209 Rooster Drive, Hickory, North Carolina.
Okay, what do you mean you murdered your roommate?
I shot him 3 times, then I used the axe and mutilated his body.
Okay, where is your roommate now? Are you still in the house with him?
Yes, I'm right here beside him.
Okay, what's your name?
Michael Anderson.
Okay, Michael, what did you take that made you do this?
I took, OD'd on Mucinex DM. The dextromorphine makes me feel a little weird, and I took too many.
Okay, what is your roommate's name?
Stephen Starr.
Okay. And you said you shot him?
Yes.
Okay, where is the gun at now?
In my hand.
In your hand?
Yes.
Okay, I need you to put the gun somewhere, okay?
I don't know what to do now.
What? Listen, I'm going to stay on the phone with you, okay?
Oh, God, I don't know what to do now.
Listen to me, I'm going to stay on the phone with you. What part of the house are you in?
I'm in the master bedroom.
Okay, where is your roommate at?
He's in his bed.
Okay, can you take the gun and put it down on the floor and go to is the living room where the front door is?
No.
Okay, where's your front door at? What part of the house?
Right as you walk out the master bedroom, you turn right.
Okay. Okay.
In the front door's right there.
Okay, can you lay the gun down on the floor? I don't want you to have the gun in your hand, okay? Can you lay it down on the floor?
I don't know what to do now.
Okay, well, I'm going to help you, okay? But what I need you to do is put that gun down.
Oh, Lord.
Okay?
I don't know why I did it.
Okay, well, we're going to get you some help, okay?
I stopped taking my meds for ADHD when I was like 17, but I didn't think it'd matter, but...
Okay, that's okay. I'm going to help you, okay?
I started getting real bad on drugs and stuff, and then I killed my roommate. I can't believe I just killed my roommate. My life is ruined.
Okay, listen, I need you to put that gun down, okay?
Okay.
And can you put it on the floor?
All right.
Okay, are you on a cordless phone or a cell phone that you can walk around the house?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to go to the room that is where the front door is, okay?
All right.
Okay, what room is that? Is that a kitchen? What is it?
It's kind of like a living room, dining room.
Okay, is there a place for you to sit down there?
There's a chair right at the front door.
Okay, I want you to sit down on that chair. I want you to tell me and promise me you do not have a gun or anything in your hand, no weapons.
No, ma'am.
Okay, all right, I want you to sit down on that chair, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to get some help out there for you, all right?
All right. Oh, and ma'am?
Uh-huh.
Just some things to his body that you don't want them to see.
Okay, well, I've got you some help on the way out there, okay?
You're not going to know who it is.
Okay, I want you to stay on the phone with me till they get there, okay?
I
all right?
Go to a mental hospital too.
We're going to get you some help, all right? We're going to get you some help, I promise.
Okay.
Okay? Just try to calm down.
I think I'm having a panic attack.
Okay, what you need to do, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath and calm down. Did you and your roommate get in an argument, or this just happened?
Okay. We met at I went to I was straight and I wanted to go, bisexual, just to experiment. And I went to a gay club and I met him and went to his house and he took me in and I turned straight again and he wanted to, touch me and stuff and I wouldn't let him and he kept trying and I waited until he went to sleep and then I shot him 3 times and then I mutilated him very badly. I'm sorry.
Okay, all right. We're gonna get you some help, okay?
Oh God. Please help me.
Do you have anybody else in the house with you?
No, ma'am.
Okay, stay on the phone with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am. It's 5209 Ruth Drive.
5209. Okay, is this a house or a mobile home or?
It's a double wide.
It's a double wide. Do you have any cars out in front?
You'll turn at a church on a dirt road. You'll go down the dirt road. You'll go down till you turn in. You'll turn in a dirt driveway. Where there'll be a green truck.
A green truck?
Yeah,
okay.
A little green truck. And if you look in the window, it'll be manual.
Okay.
And then there'll be a yellow truck, and there'll be wood out there that I was chopping.
Okay.
I'm sorry, man, but the axe is inside his stomach.
Okay, I want you to stay on the phone with me, but you say you do not have any weapons with you, correct?
No, ma'am.
Okay, I just don't want you to have any weapons in your hands, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
I'm sorry to ruin your night, ma'am.
Do what?
I'm sorry to ruin your night.
You're fine. We're going to get you some help, okay?
I've got blood all over my hands.
Okay, I want you to I want you to stay where you are, okay? Just stay sitting in the chair. Take some deep breaths. We got you some help on the way.
Here comes the police. Oh my
God. Okay, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Tell me again, you do not have a gun or anything in your hand.
No, ma'am.
Okay, all right. I want you to stay on the phone till I tell you what to do, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Do not go outside till I tell you to.
Yes, ma'am.
The state was ready to go to trial with the case, but Starr's family had asked the district attorney's office to settle the matter outside of trial if possible. The family also asked the court to destroy the weapons seized from the scene of the murder, a decision granted by the judge. Anderson was a foster child for most of his life and was removed from his home by the Department of Social Services at age 7. Foster parents described him as a good kid. Anderson moved out of foster care when he was 19 years old and got involved with a crowd that abused cough medicine, such as Mucinex DM. Anderson then started experimenting with the drugs. Anderson moved in with Starr just days before the murder. Later, Anderson entered a plea deal and was sentenced to 16 years in prison for second-degree murder. In January 2011, Lawrence Hanley, 37, came to the lobby of the Monroe Falls Police Department and called 911 on his cell phone to say he had strangled his sister. Officers then went to his residence and discovered Sayer's body in a bedroom. She was later pronounced dead at the scene. Hanley and Sayer lived there with their mother, who was not at home. It appeared that during an argument, Sayer had bad-mouthed and threatened to hurt their mother, which prompted Lawrence to attack and kill her. Lawrence later pleaded guilty to charges of voluntary manslaughter and received a 13-year sentence.
911 operator 1343, where is your emergency?
I'm here at the police station, Monroe Falls.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
I killed my sister. I'm turning myself in.
Where did it happen at?
At my house.
Where do you live at?
247 Monroe Falls Avenue.
How'd you kill her?
I strangled her.
What apartment number?
247 Monroe Falls.
When did you do this?
I just did it this morning.
How old's your sister?
She's 32.
How did you strangle her?
I got angry and I strangled her. We had an argument. She said she's gonna it's gonna hurt my mom and everything, and stuff to hurt my mom and everything. And I just lost it.
What's your last name, hon?
Hanley.
Hanley?
Yeah, Hanly.
Do you have it? Is this your cell phone that you're calling on?
Yes, I'm here at the police station at Monroe Falls.
Okay. You okay? Are you okay? What's your first name?
Larry.
Your first name's Larry?
Yes.
Okay, Larry, I'm just going to keep you on the line.
Yeah, I'm frantic. I'm just panicked. I just lost it.
Okay. Are you on any medication of any sort?
I was taking Respirodol and stuff like that.
What's that for, hon?
In April 2010, two Hollywood boys were fooling around with a gun they thought was unloaded when the gun discharged and killed one of them, Daniel Torres, age 13. The older boy, Jeff Dilworth, had taken his mother's gun and taken out the magazine, not knowing that one round remained in the chamber. Although the shooting was ruled accidental, the boy was still charged with murder by the district attorney. He was later sentenced to 9 months in juvenile detention center. The judge also ordered his mother, Sherry Edwards, who had been charged with culpable negligence, to perform 100 hours of community service and surrender her gun on top of a 4-year probation period.
911, you have an emergency.
I just shot my best friend on accident. Oh my God.
You just shot your best friend? What
On
happened?
accident, I'm sorry. No, I just shot my best friend.
Okay, stay on the phone with me, all right?
Yeah, I just shot.
Are you at 1300 North 73rd Way?
Yeah, am I going to go to jail?
Listen.
Am I going to go to jail?
Calm down. Is your friend still alive?
No, he's dead. I shot him in the head on accident. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Okay, calm
Am
down.
I going to jail? Am I going to jail?
How did you... Okay, stay on the phone, okay? Stay on the phone. How did you...
I can tell you what happened.
What happened?
All right, my mom has a gun. We were messing with it, and we took out the clip, and we took out all the bullets. And Daniel was messing with it, and I said, "Give me the gun." And then I pulled the trigger to see if there was a bullet in there, and I shot him.
Okay, honey, how old are you?
I'm 14. I just shot my best friend.
Okay, honey, stay on the phone. It's okay, okay?
Yes.
Okay, is your friend bleeding?
No, he's dead.
Okay, all right.
No, I'm gonna go to jail.
No, it's okay. Where's your parents at?
They're at work. I just called my mom. She's coming right now.
Okay, where's the gun at?
I just put it back.
You put it back? Put it back where? Huh?
In my mom's jaw. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Okay, and you're sure your friend's not breathing?
No, he's dead. I shot him dead in the head.
Okay, so you pointed it at him and you didn't realize there was a bullet.
No, he moved like he walked in front of me when I pulled the trigger.
Okay, but so you didn't think there was a bullet in it, right?
No, because I when you cock it back, the bullet flies out.
Right.
The bullet didn't fly out, and then I pulled the trigger to see if it was gonna shoot, and then he walked in front of me. Oh my God.
Okay.
In June 2009, Michael Moore, 39, dialed 911 from his Boone County, Kentucky home to report his parents and himself had been shot by a masked intruder. Both parents were shot in the head while Michael was shot in the leg. That, however, turned out to be a lie, as Moore later said that his father had shot his mother and turned the gun against Moore himself. Friends and family corroborated this version, claiming that the couple had been drifting apart and that Moore's dad had been making threats. Expert testimony also asserted that Moore's wound had not likely been self-inflicted. It is, however, uncertain why Moore initially lied to 911, but this tarnished the jury's perception of the defendant, who was found guilty and later sentenced to life in prison without parole.
County 911.
Yes, ma'am. I've just been shot and so with my parents.
You've been shot?
Yes, ma'am.
Where have you been shot at?
In my leg.
Who shot you?
I don't know.
You don't know who shot you? Do you know what kind of guy it was?
Oh, my God.
Where were you shot at?
In my leg and my groin.
Okay, where were your parents shot at?
In the head, I think. I don't know. I'm sitting downstairs trying to... I don't know. They're not moving. I think they're dead.
You have no idea who shot them?
No, ma'am.
How old are you?
I'm 20, or I'm sorry, I'm 39.
Okay.
Please hurry.
They're hurrying, okay? Hold on for just a second.
Okay. God. Oh, God.
Were somebody inside your house, or where were they?
Yes, they came in.
Okay, you're at 10,010 Indian Hill,
yes,
right?
Ma'am.
Okay. What do they look like?
I'm sorry?
What did they look like?
One person with a gun, mask. I don't know. I didn't see him. I just heard shots and went upstairs. I got shot. I turned around and ran. Oh, my God.
Okay. Is anybody else in the house?
No, ma'am.
Have you been having any kind of problems with anybody?
Not that I'm aware of. God. Oh. Please hurry.
They're hurrying, okay? I'm going to keep you on the phone, okay?
Okay.
Where's your mom and dad at?
My mom was upstairs. My dad's upstairs.
They're both on the stairs?
Oh. God.
Your mom and dad were both shot in the head?
I'm sorry, what?
They were both shot in the head?
My dad was shot in the head. I don't know where my mom is.
Okay.
I can't walk.
What room are you in?
Downstairs in the den.
Okay, what is your name?
Michael.
What's your last name, Michael?
Moore, M-O-O-R-E.
Okay. Okay, we have help on the way. I'm just going to keep you on the phone, okay?
All right.
And this just happened, right?
I'm sorry, what?
This just happened?
Yes, ma'am.
How did they get in the house?
All the doors are unlocked, I guess. I don't know. Oh, my God.
When did you discover that they were shot? Did you hear it?
I saw my dad. I heard a shot upstairs. He and I both got up. I saw him go down, and I got shot, and I turned around and ran down here.
Okay.
God. God. God.
You have no description of what he looked like. If it was a male or
I have no idea, but I'm guessing a man. God.
Was he wearing a mask or anything?
Yes, ma'am. All I saw was the back. It looked like a hat.
A mask or a hat?
Like a mask, like a stocking cap type deal.
And it was black?
Yes, ma'am. Dark clothing. I don't know what color.
Was he a heavy build, thin build?
I'm sorry, what?
A heavy build or thin
No,
build?
not fat.
Was he like an average build?
Ma'am, I don't.
Okay.
God. Oh, please hurry.
They're hurrying, okay? I need you to apply pressure to wherever you're bleeding at, okay? Okay.
Oh, my parents. God. Oh, God.
Okay, we should have an officer pulling up now. I'm going to keep you on the phone, okay?
Okay.
Stay where you are. Are you sure that anybody else is not in the house?
There's no one that I know.
Did he run back out the door?
I don't know him.
Should there be any cars in the driveway?
I'm sorry, what?
Should there be any cars in the driveway?
There should be my truck in the
What kind of
street,
truck?
and his car in the driveway and the camper.
Okay.
Oh, God.
What kind of car in the driveway?
It's a Hyundai.
Okay.
Red.
Do you know if it was like a shotgun or a handgun?
I don't know, ma'am. I ran.
Have you checked on your mom and dad, or are you not able to get to them?
Oh, God. Hey, somebody's here.
Yeah, we have an officer there. Is he inside?
He is, I think. Hello? I'm downstairs.
I'm going to stay on the phone with you till they get there, okay?
Just me, my mom, and my dad. I see somebody.
Is it the officer?
It's a cop.
Okay, you're with the officer, Michael?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm going to let you go, okay?
Okay.
All right, bye.
All right. No, sir.
While speaking with victims during some of the most stressful times in their lives, the last person that 911 dispatchers expect to speak to is the perpetrator. That's exactly what happened during a home invasion in early March of 2010 in the town of Livingston, Louisiana. As they broke into the home of an elderly woman while she was napping, 41-year-old Kip Bryant and 27-year-old Theron Hadley realized that they had invaded the wrong house. The damage had been done, however, as the homeowner called 911. The elderly woman was interrupted by Kip Bryant, who chose to plead his case to the dispatcher before reaching a court of law. He wanted to make it abundantly clear that he meant the victim no harm.
911, what is your emergency?
This is Jimmy Underwood on Slate's Club Road.
Yes, ma'am.
I've got a black man here that busted in my house demanding money for drugs.
Is he still there?
He's trying to leave now and he got stuck.
Okay, what kind of vehicle is he in?
He's in a red SUV, it looks like.
Okay, can you see the vehicle?
I can only see the front bumper. He's stuck in the mud by the driveway. Hurry up.
Okay, 1 second.
Hurry up.
Ma'am, you're in the White House just north of the interstate?
Yes. Stop the interstate. The White House, after you pass the interstate on the
Yes, ma'am. 1 second, okay? Look. Who's next?
Hurry up. Hurry up.
I got her.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. This is Pat with Livingston 911.
Okay, still stuck out there. Grab the shotgun.
Stay on the phone with me, ma'am. Don't hang up, okay?
Okay.
Stay on the phone with me.
Listen to me. He got a shotgun off the wall in my house.
He has a shotgun?
He has a double-barrel shotgun.
Double shotgun.
That's a family heirloom.
Okay. Sweetheart, listen to me. I've already told the Denham Springs Police Department is en route, okay?
Okay.
I want you to calm down and just listen to me for a minute, okay? Okay?
I'm here. Hurry up.
Stay on the phone with me, sweetheart. We're en route to you, but you said he had a double-barrel shotgun. He's still outside?
Yes, he's out there stuck.
You don't have to talk to me. Just stay on the phone with me. I just want to make sure you're safe, okay?
Safe right now, but there's danger.
I know, ma'am. Is there just more than one guy?
No, it's two. Two black men.
Two black males, okay.
Oh, and now they got my car. I don't know how they started it.
Okay, what kind of car do you have, ma'am?
It's a Dodge Aurora.
A Dodge?
A gray one.
A gray one?
And they're trying to push it.
Trying to push it?
Vehicle out. Hurry up.
We're coming, ma'am. They're trying to push it out the driveway.
Yeah.
I'm coming, sweetheart.
Okay.
We're on our way, I promise you, okay?
They'll break in here in a half a second. I can't stop them.
I know.
Hurry up.
I know. Just stay on the phone with me. You don't have to talk to me. Just tell me if you see anything going on, okay?
All I can see is them trying to get out, right? He's coming to the door. He's coming to the door.
Huh?
Hey!
Ma'am? Ma'am?
I don't fuck no though. I gave him a rock. Yeah. I gave him a rock. I don't fuck around like that. I ain't got no stuff.
What are you doing in my house?
I got a job. He opened the door.
He's scared now.
I know, sweetheart. I can hear you.
They gave me a hello?
Yes, this is 911.
Yes, ma'am. No, the guy gave me the wrong address. I came to the lady house. He opened the door. I came in behind him. I said, man, I don't play no games like that. And I laid up there and I said, look, man, I'm going to get out of here. And I came back and I talked to the lady just now, and I said, look, I ain't no trouble. I don't come to by nobody's house like this.
Okay, just calm down, okay?
Okay. I'm just saying, because I got scared because I was nervous.
Oh, okay.
And the dude took off in a white truck.
Address?
Huh?
Somebody gave you a wrong address?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And I just talked to the lady. She said, what you doing there? I said, well, the guy just took off in a white truck, a white guy. With a white chick, I don't even know him. I gave him a ride. He said, I'm going to give you $20. I'm in a woman's house right now. I don't want to scare this old lady. I got a grandmother myself.
Okay.
You know?
Well, just calm down and just take a deep breath for me, okay?
Okay.
All right, just calm down because you need to tell me exactly and slow down. You just need
Okay, the guy, I don't know his license plate number.
He came and did what?
Yes, he took off in a white truck with a white girl, and I gave him a ride just now. And I talked to the lady just now, and the lady right here.
Okay, why did you bust in the house?
The guy said, go to your house. I said, man, I don't see no games like that.
All right, sir.
I'm sorry, man.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Ma'am?
I ain't gonna hurt
Evidently something, he's back on talking to her now, but something happened with him and another subject, and that's why she got involved in some way. I don't know.
Breaking into the wrong house was not the only bad luck that the two burglars would experience on this day. As Kip Bryant and Theron Hadley attempted to flee the scene, their SUV got stuck in the mud, stopping their escape. One of the men went back into the house to take the old woman's car keys. The plan was to push their SUV out with her car, to no avail. Police arrived moments later to arrest the two men. It can be heartbreaking to turn in someone you love to authorities when you find out what terrible deeds they've committed. In February 2010, in the town of Indiatlantic, Florida, Margaret Byers received a phone call from one of her grandchildren that would alter the lives of the family forever. On this phone call, the two brothers described how their mother, Sheila Graham Trott, took them to a nearby beach access where they saw the body of a dead woman. The dead body belonged to Kelly Brennan, a local woman who was having an alleged affair with Graham Trott's estranged husband. Margaret Byers wasted no time dialing 911 after ending the conversation with her grandsons. Police arrested Sheila Graham Trott the next day.
911, what's the address of your emergency? And what's the problem there?
We just need a policeman, please.
What's the problem there, please?
I think there's been a murder.
Okay, and where is the person at that is the victim?
I don't know.
Okay, I need a little bit more information from you.
Okay, what can I... Emma has had a nervous breakdown, and she's saying she's killed somebody.
She's telling you she killed somebody?
Yeah.
In the hospital right now. We took her to the hospital last night.
Who?
Are you talking about Sheila?
Yeah.
Yeah. We took her to the hospital last night.
She's right here in bed.
She's in bed and she's telling you she killed someone?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, just, I'm going to keep you on the phone with me. I'm going to go ahead and have an officer on the way. What is her mental state right now?
Oh.
I mean, is she distraught? Is she angry?
Everything.
Everything, okay.
Yeah.
Do you...
What, you had her to the hospital last night?
That's what my officer's telling me was they took her to the hospital last night.
The police said they had her in the hospital last night.
How many people are there in the house with you, ma'am?
My two grandsons.
Okay, hang on just a minute. Are there any weapons in the house?
No.
All right, stay on the phone for just a moment. I'm going to get some people on the way to you.
Okay.
Central 11, attention 10. Somebody 51 mental status. She's advising she signal 5 somebody. She's just arrived back from the hospital. Make 54 signal 0 in the house. I'm going to have rescue on standby also. Engine 57 responding. Stage in the area, PD on the way. It's going to be possible altered mental status. And then exactly what we've got. We're being advised of a homicide, but no victim on scene. right, she didn't tell you who she's saying she killed?
I don't know. Kelly.
Kelly. Do you know where Kelly lives?
No.
Did she tell you where this happened?
Well, yeah, down Mark's Landing.
Mark's Landing?
Here, do you speak to knows more than I do?
Okay, thank you.
Hello?
Hi, who am I talking to?
This is...
Okay, what happened? Tell me exactly what happened this morning.
Okay.
Hold on just a second. Engine on Star 911, you advise you're responding to stage in the area?
Yes, ma'am.
You want rescue on standby for this? Give me just a second, okay?
Okay.
I do have officers that are on the way for you. Hey, this is Indiana. I'm actively 911. I need you guys to stage in the area for me on the call. Copy 1097. Advise when it's clear for rescue to come in. I actually have officers that are coming on scene. I'm just going to keep you on the phone with me till the officer's there at the door with you, okay? And then you'll be able to explain everything to him, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on. Stage in the area. Tap 4. 97. I have possible altered mental status. I have her advising mom who we did transport to the hospital last night.
She's here.
You got the officer there with you?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and hang up the phone. Okay, thank you.
Sheila Graham Trout's murder trial took place in September 2014, with her sons being the star witnesses. An autopsy showed that Kelly Brennan had been beaten in the head with a blunt object such as a hammer. Sheila was found guilty by a jury of first-degree premeditated murder and sentenced to life in prison. After the trial, the family of Kelly Brennan refused to give interviews. They felt that justice had been appropriately served.
In December 2009, a Cushing, Oklahoma woman was disturbed by the sound of a man trying to break into her house while she was reading the Bible in bed. The man, Billy Riley, 53, shouted obscenities at the woman and threatened to kill her. The man then took a hold of a patio table and broke into her house. The woman, Donna Jackson, was fortunately armed with a shotgun and managed to shoot the intruder in the chest before he caused her any harm. The district attorney later declined to prosecute the woman, arguing this was an obvious case of self-defense.
Lincoln County 911.
Yes, this is Donna Jackson. I'm at 352-112 East 800 Road. There's a man at my back door. He's trying to get in. Can you hear me?
Yes. Stay on the line with me, okay, ma'am?
All right, so make it quick. I've been hearing barking for a long time. I don't know what's going on.
There's a man at my back door trying to get in. County. Do I just go over there? County.
Ma'am?
Yeah, stay on the line with me, okay?
He's hollering and yelling. I have a gun.
Okay,
Listen to me carefully.
Yes.
Dog's outside. There's a great big lab. He's loose.
Dispatch him to there.
And the dog is going after him.
Okay, and you have a gun?
Yeah, yes, I do. I do not have it out.
Okay. I want you to stay
on, and I will use it.
I want you to stay on the line with me.
I will. He is banging on the door.
Okay.
I need him now.
He's banging on the door trying to get in.
It's a patio door, and it's not worth a nickel.
I can hear him banging. He's trying to get in. He needs it fast. Okay, they're rushing.
And the front gate is locked. There's no way I can let him in or he'll see me.
Just stay on the line with me.
I am.
Good.
He looks like an older man, but I don't know. I don't understand what's going on.
And you're there by yourself?
Yes. Yeah, my husband's at work. He's getting close to the door. I'm going to go ahead and get the gun out. It's a shotgun. It's large. My son's a cop, okay?
Okay, who's your son?
Pardon me?
Who's your son?
My son is Brad Jackson, Chief of Police for the Absentee Shawnee Tribe.
Okay. seeing who else might be closer. County is on their way. Do you live on the corner of that mile section?
Yes.
Yeah, Jackson resident.
He's away from yeah, he's still here.
Yeah, I can hear him banging. Can you understand what he's saying at all?
Well, he's crazy. He's crazy.
I can hear him yelling.
I'm taking the safety off the gun, man. He's acting crazy. I don't know how he got in here. He had to come through the very back.
You're saying your front gate is locked?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
How does the police need to
okay, he's going to have to climb over the fence. Okay, the dog is watching his man. He's going to have to climb the fence in the front yard.
Her front gate is locked. She'll have to climb the fence. Okay,
listen to me. Listen.
Yes.
There is a key.
Okay.
In a little a metal post sticking up in the front yard, but I think they just need to come around.
Key in a metal box?
No. It's an old flagpole that's broken off. There's a wire hanging inside of it, and inside there's the keys to the house and the gate. But if he can make it through the gate, come on. Listen to me, the dog's name is Cody. He's a yellow lab. He knows cops. He's not afraid of them. But he is guarding. And we have big guard dogs for the goats, but they can't get out. Hey, is John Tice on duty?
Is John Tice on duty?
John Tice, I know him. Cody knows him. Oh crap, he's coming around the front. I don't have
Is your front door locked?
Yes, ma'am, but it's only got a lock on the handle.
Okay, do you have a place that you can go inside your house and lock yourself in a room?
Not really.
He's trying to go to the front door.
I've got a big shotgun. I'm not going into a tiny bathroom.
Is he still banging?
No, he's not banging, but he's walking around the house trying to find a way in. Oh, crap, he's at the back.
Okay, County 13 is advising that you can defend your property if you need to.
All right, he's at the garage.
He's at the garage? Is it attached to your house?
Nope, he's at the back patio door again.
I can hear him banging again.
I don't want to have to kill this man, but I'll kill him graveyard dead man.
I understand.
All right.
You just stay on the line with me until we know what county officer's on scene.
No, I will. I'm in the kitchen at the back of the house.
She's in the kitchen at the back of the house.
I've turned off all the lights I can. Oh, crap, he's breaking in.
He's breaking in now.
He's breaking in now.
He's breaking
got
in.
The gun on him.
Just
if he breaks the window, I'm going to kill him. He's walking across back and forth on the porch. He looks to be an older man. I don't want to kill him.
I understand, ma'am.
He's kicking the door. Please hurry.
Hurry, how far out?
Please hurry. He's going to make it in. Please hurry, ma'am.
Okay, I'm trying to find out where they're at. Yeah, get somebody in the strap. Just call her up.
He's kicking the door.
Okay, they're on their way. They're getting Stroud en route, too.
Please hurry.
Okay, stay with me.
I think he's drunk. He doesn't know where his pickup's at. God, I don't want to kill this man.
Okay, I understand.
Oh, dear God, ma'am.
Just try to, I know it's hard to stay calm, ma'am. Just keep on the phone with me.
I can't get this gun and keep on the phone, darling. It's a big shotgun. It'll break my arm.
Okay, stay on the phone.
As soon as you tell me they're here, I'm taking the safety out. I'm putting the safety back on this sucker.
Okay, how far out are they?
I don't know. They need to hurry. He's going to break this thing open. If he does, I'll have to kill him, ma'am. I don't want to kill him.
I understand, ma'am. You have to protect yourself.
I will.
He's 88.
He keeps yelling, Pat. Oh, he's getting ready to break the window.
Okay.
Can you hear that?
I can hear him yelling. I can't hear what he's saying. Do you have a neighbor, anybody close to?
All my neighbors are in their 80s, ma'am.
Okay.
It's the only phone I've got is the one we're talking on.
Okay, and is it a cell phone or is it your house phone?
It's the house phone.
The house phone? Okay.
I'm trying to stay away from the window.
She's got the gun off safety. He's trying to kick the door in. So.
It's off safety, ma'am. All I've got to do is fire.
He hasn't came through the door yet.
Okay, he's got a plastic chair. Thank you, God, we don't have big chairs.
He's got a plastic chair?
Oh, he's got it. He's out of here, ma'am. I'm putting the phone down.
She hung up on me. He came through the window. He came through the door. He threw a chair through the door. She put the phone down and said she was putting the gun on him.
Ma'am, he's about through the house. I'm going to shoot.
Oh, God. Ma'am?
Ma'am, hurry. Dear God, hurry.
Okay.
I haven't shot yet. Hurry.
Can you... Is there... Oh, my God. Ma'am, is your phone a cordless phone?
I shot him going out front. I hit him.
He shot him.
God, help me.
Okay, stay on the line with me. She shot him. I need to get an ambulance up there, too.
I dropped the phone.
Okay.
Oh, please, ma'am.
Okay. I know, ma'am. We're trying.
Here. Oh, please, dear God, I think I've killed him. Please, Father in heaven. Please, Father in heaven. Oh, my God, ma'am.
Ma'am, stay with me. We are. We've got Stroud headed there, and County's trying to get there.
Please. Is John Tice anywhere from County?
Call County.
He's my friend.
She's wanting John Tice to nurse him. If he can get out there. I don't know if he's on duty. I don't... It's okay, ma'am. It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
Now, I know. It's okay. There's nothing you can do. You have to protect yourself. You don't know.
No, he's bleeding.
Okay. You stay in the house, okay?
I am. He's on the back porch.
Okay. Stay in the house.
I'm so sorry, Father.
It's okay, ma'am. It's okay. You have to protect yourself, okay? Can you stay calm with me?
Off the gun. I don't think I need it anymore. Oh, my God.
Ma'am?
Yes.
It's okay. Yes. We got an ambulance in our house.
Yes, you'll need an ambulance.
Okay, it's okay, ma'am. It's all right. Okay? Is there somebody we can get a hold of to come to your house? Where's your son? Is he on duty?
He's Johnny.
He's Johnny?
Listen to me. His number is 918-908-2723.
2723?
Yes. My husband in Tulsa.
918-908?
Yes.
2723?
Yes.
What's his name?
Brad Jackson. Chief Brad Jackson.
Okay. We're going to get a hold of him right now, okay?
Okay.
We have a number for your husband? This is her son. Get a hold of him.
I can't remember.
Where does your husband work?
He works at Explorer Pipeline in Glenpool, but he's alone. Please don't call him.
Okay.
Crazy.
Okay.
Tell my son I'm all right. I did what I had to do.
Okay. Yes, ma'am, you did. Just try to stay in the house, okay? Don't go out there.
I'm watching him. He's not moving. I think I killed him.
It's okay, ma'am. You have to protect yourself. You did not have a choice.
Oh, Father.
It's okay. It's okay. We're getting an ambulance en route. We've got Stroud and the county officers headed your way.
Okay. I was sleeping. I couldn't sleep. The dogs were barking. I don't know where it came from.
What did he say?
He just kept saying, "Let me in," and he said something about Pat and how he was gonna. He swore and said, "Do something to the house," and he kept banging and banging, and the dogs must have held him off. I don't know how he got past the one, but we need to check to make sure he's not hurt. Oh, ma'am, I saw him.
It's okay, ma'am. It's okay. Okay, Miss Jackson, it's okay. Are you sitting down somewhere?
No, I don't dare. I have to watch him.
Okay.
He hasn't moved, but I saw him.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, ma'am. I'm going to stay on the line with you.
Okay.
Okay. You might not hear me, but I'm going to put. You'll be on hold, but I can hear you at all times. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to lay the phone down. Tell me when the police are here.
Okay.
All right. I'll just put it on the table.
In the early morning hours of October 2nd, 2018, police dispatch in Perkins Township, Ohio, received a call from a distressed young woman reporting an active robbery and possible hostage situation happening at her home. The 20-year-old caller was hiding under a bed in the next room with her invaders unaware of her presence. During the 15-minute 911 call, the young woman becomes more and more distraught. Police were immediately dispatched, but had to quietly come to the house on foot, not knowing the full situation happening in the living room. Make sure to subscribe to this channel to get notified of every new real-life 911 video.
911, where's your emergency?
Campbell Street. I'm being robbed at gunpoint. Please hurry.
105.
Hurry.
Who's robbing you?
Lay down right now.
A whole bunch of people.
Ma'am, how many people are there? Ma'am, can you talk to me? Ma'am? Hello, ma'am? Ma'am? Hello, ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am, are they still there?
Yes.
How many? How many?
Two.
Okay. Can you tell what they look like?
One's black, but I can't see them because I'm under the...
Okay.
My little sister's here. Please hurry. Please hurry.
They're on the way, okay? You said you're upstairs?
No.
Okay. You're under a bed?
Yes.
Okay. You don't have to talk if you can't.
Hurry.
Okay. They're coming.
They have my brother's hostage.
Okay. How many of you are in the house? It's you and your brother? Oh. Okay. What's your name?
Please hurry.
Okay, they're coming. They're coming.
Oh my
What's your brother's name?
They're threatening them outside. They're yelling.
Okay. I got it.
They wanted money. They were looking for money.
Okay. And it was just you and your brother, Daddy?
And I have my boyfriend and my brother outside.
Where's your little sister?
She's in her room.
Okay. Do you know if she's safe?
I think she is, because I haven't heard her and she'd be loud and screaming or something.
Okay. All right. Were any shots fired?
Shh. Oh my God. They're trashing my house. They're taking my TV.
Okay. There's officers there, okay?
Hurry.
They're outside and they're gonna come in and get you, okay? They're there.
Hello?
I'm here.
I don't hear anything.
Okay. Do you know who they are at all?
I hear them yelling. I hear the lights. I hear them yelling.
Okay. Were they wearing masks?
I didn't see them because I was hiding under my bed as soon as my brother was sleeping in the living room.
Okay.
And they came in and they were talking to him, and so I got time to go under the bed.
Okay.
But I could tell by his voice that I'm pretty sure he was a black guy and a white guy. Just from their tone of voice.
Okay.
Oh my God.
All right. The officers are there with you, okay? Stay where you are. Don't move.
Get in under the bed now. You don't. We just got robbed.
I called too. I'm talking to them.
Do you have your sister with you? Is that your sister?
Yeah.
Okay, keep her there with you. Okay?
I'm talking to them. Yeah?
Okay, keep her there with you and don't move. Stay under there, okay?
Why did this happen?
I know.
don't know. I don't think so. No, don't move. Just don't go out there. They have guns there. I've never seen them. I've heard their voices in my life.
You did so good. Okay, the officers are there, okay?
Okay.
All right. You did so good.
I'm going to throw up.
That's okay. I know. How old are you?
I'm 20.
You're 20. How old is your little sister?
My little sister's 15.
You're 15. Okay. I think they're out of your house now, okay? And I think the officers are in the house. They'll come find you here in just a minute, okay? And I'll stay on the line with you, okay?
Okay.
They'll come get you. They'll come find you as soon as those guys are out of there, okay?
I videotaped it as soon as they got in my house.
Perfect.
Because I didn't know they had guns. I just thought, I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah. Okay.
They don't know we're in here.
What bedroom are you? The officers are going to come look for you.
I'm the first bedroom to the right when you walk in the door.
The first bedroom to the
right.
right.
Behind the door.
Okay. The next voices you hear are going to be the officers, okay? And don't be scared.
The door.
Okay. They're going to come looking for you. Don't be scared. That's going to be the officers coming to get you, okay?
Yeah.
Do you feel safe coming outside?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Take the phone with you. They're waiting for you outside, okay? Come out the front door with your sister.
Come out the front door.
The two perpetrators were in the process of exiting the home as police arrived. 29-year-old Robert Walton immediately surrendered to authorities on the scene. His accomplice, 31-year-old Fence Light, was captured several hours later attempting to flee. Both men were charged with multiple counts including aggravated burglary and felony abduction. Fence Light pled guilty to charges and was sentenced to 7 years in prison. After a short trial, Robert Walton was found guilty and sentenced to 5 years.
This call is probably one of the most infuriating we had the misfortune of hearing. In 2013, an 87-year-old woman collapsed in a retirement home, and the nurses called 911 to report the incident. Although the woman identified herself as a nurse on the call, she was later reported to be a resident services director at Glendale Gardens. The woman indicated to the dispatcher that the person in distress was not breathing. This prompted the dispatcher to ask for CPR to be performed on the elderly woman. The caller, however, refused categorically to do anything of the sort, arguing that it was against the rules of the establishment. A statement released by the care home indicated that the employee had misunderstood the regulations and that she was indeed authorized to administer CPR. During the call, the dispatcher can be heard pleading for anyone, even a passerby or a gardener, to perform CPR. Her plea went unanswered, and the woman, Lorraine Bayless, was later found dead by emergency responders.
Fire department, what's the address for your emergency, please?
Yes, we need someone out at Benwood Gardens as soon as possible. There's a lady that looks like she fainted or had a heart problem.
What is the address?
What's the address here? Do you know the address? It's Benwood Gardens. It's right on the corner of...
Okay, if you don't know the address, that's okay. Where's the patient located?
The patient located is in the dining room.
Okay, which building?
Benwood Gardens.
Okay.
In the first building, the first main building.
A, B, or C, do you know?
It's in the main building. I believe
can you ask someone who works there? I want to make sure we don't delay, okay?
Yeah, let me find out.
Okay, and what's your cell phone number in the meantime in case we get disconnected?
Okay, hold on. I'm going to the front.
Okay.
Hold on. Ma'am, what's the name of this building? The 911.
Hi, it's building A. Okay, and what's the cell phone number? Do you know?
It's the number here is 587-0221.
And who am I speaking with?
This is Amy.
And Amy, just to confirm that patient's in the dining room?
Yes, she is.
Okay, and tell me exactly what happened.
What happened? You know, she just started Passing out. She was eating. She was in the chair, like she lost her breath.
Somebody fainted. Are you with the patient now?
I'm close to her.
Okay, about how old is she?
She's in her 80s.
Is she awake?
Is she awake? Is she awake? No, she's not.
Is she breathing?
Is she breathing? Barely.
Okay. All right, hang on just a second here. I've got help started, okay? Is there a defibrillator available, Amy? Do you guys have one there?
No, we don't.
Okay. I've got help on the way. I want
to get a nurse.
you to stay on the line. I'll tell you exactly what to do next, okay? We can't wait. Are you right by her now?
Yes, I am.
Okay, listen carefully. I want you to lay her flat on her back on the ground and remove any pillows.
She wants her flat on the back on the ground. She wants her flat on the ground. Okay, wait. Hang on. We're going to get Colleen. Okay. Hang on. We're going to get a nurse.
Well, no, we can't wait. We need to get her flat on her back right now.
They are.
Okay, good. And I need that phone to stay next to them. All right, so as soon as they have her flat on the back on the ground, let me know, okay?
Okay.
Let me know as soon as we've got her down there, okay?
Hi, this is Colleen.
Hi, do we have her flat on her back on the ground yet?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Is the patient flat on her back on the ground yet?
I'm going to her right now. She's in the dining room.
We can't wait. I keep telling people this. I don't know who's passed the phone again. I need that phone next to the patient immediately. She's possibly not breathing. Okay? So I need someone to run over there immediately, please.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay.
I told them not to take the phone away. I don't know what they're doing. So let me know when you're right next to the patient, okay?
Okay, I'm right here.
Okay. Okay, flat on the back on the ground, no pillows, okay?
Yeah.
She's unconscious, barely breathing, they said. Let me. Do they have her on the ground?
Pulse is very faint, yeah.
Okay.
She's on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, she's breathing. It's very slow.
Okay, I want you to place your hand on her
Serious
forehead.
apnea.
Okay, your hand on her forehead, your other hand under her neck, and then tilt the head back. We're going to open up the airway real quickly there, okay?
Okay.
Then put your ear next to her mouth. Just confirm for me. Can you feel or hear any breathing?
Yeah, she's breathing, but it's like 5 breaths a minute.
Okay, so let's go ahead and time it. Then I'm going to time it real quickly here, Colleen. I want you to say now every single time she takes a breath in, starting immediately.
Okay. Now.
Next one. Any more? Okay, that's not. We need to get CPR started. That's not enough. Okay. Let me.
Yeah, we can't do CPR.
Okay, then hand the phone to the passerby. If you can't do it, I need to hand it to the passerby. I'll have her do it. Or if you've got any citizens there, I'll have them.
No.
Anybody there can do CPR. Give them the phone, please. I understand if your facility is not willing to do that, give the phone to that passerby, that stranger that has it sent. This woman's not breathing enough. She's going to die if we don't get this started. Do you understand?
I understand.
Okay.
I am a nurse, but I cannot have our other senior citizens who don't know CPR.
I will instruct them in
We're
this.
in a dining room.
I will instruct them. Is there anyone there who's willing? Okay. I don't understand why you're not willing to help this patient.
I am.
Okay, great. Then I'll walk you through it all. EMS takes the liability for this, Colleen. I'm happy to help you. Okay, this is EMS protocol. Okay.
Yeah, right away. I don't know where he is, but he's yelling at me and saying that we have to have one of our other residents perform CPR and so instruct, and I'm not going to do that. And what is that call?
Colleen, is there anybody that works there that's willing to do it?
We can't.
Are we just going to wait? We're going to let this lady die?
Well, that's why we're calling 911.
We can't wait. She can't wait right now. She is stopping breathing. She can't wait for them to get there.
She's taken 3 breaths.
It's not enough. We need to get CPR started.
I know. He's saying we don't, so you can talk to my boss, and I'm...
Okay.
I don't know.
They're refusing CPR. They're going to let her die. By the facility, yeah.
When will the fire department be here? When will the...
They're coming as quick. They've been on the way all this time, but we can't wait. This lady's going to die.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then, if you get any stranger that happens to walk by that's willing to help, I understand if your boss is telling you can't do it.
Yeah.
But if there's any, as a human being, is there anybody that's willing to help this lady and not let her die?
Not at this time.
No, they won't touch her at all. I can't get them to touch her at all.
We have residents that are her
Any
age
guests?
or older.
Any guests that are there that are willing to help?
No, I don't have any.
Is there a gardener or any staff, anybody that doesn't work for you anywhere? Can we flag someone down in the street and get them to help this lady? Can we flag a stranger down? I bet a stranger will help her. I'm pretty good at talking them into it. If you can flag a stranger down, I will help. I will help tell them how to help her.
I don't know if I have well, yeah. Okay. Well, she said not to move her. Yeah.
Okay. Has anyone gone to look for a stranger?
They're here right now. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
12067.
No criminal charges were held against the employee. However, as the family of the victim later said, they did not hold the employee responsible and were satisfied with the way they handled the situation.
That's it for today. Don't forget to like this video if you found it interesting and subscribe to join us in the next episode of True 911.